なさい。OK。Let's go!
Close your mouth. All right, let's get straight to the biscuits. At 0800 hours this morning, an American soldier was eaten by a Nazi dinosaur.
That's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No, Claire, that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Try thinking first before you open your mouth.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to jump right in. Sketch Cover Madness, Week 19. Let's go. Hello to everybody in the chat. We're going to switch right over, and away we go. Boom. Hello, Creators Outlet, K-pop. What's going on? We'll turn some lights on here so we can all see. So yeah, this week we've got Liquid Kill Cover. I guess we're good. We're good. Angle wise, nope, not that good. Ooh, let's get up here. That should be good. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? We're gonna get in here. A little Bimoji brush pen tonight. I think is what needs to happen. Let's go. All right. Do. Oh, and I picked up some of these Pentel Aqua brushes. I'm going to give those a shot. You know, because you got to always keep adding to the repertoire, seeing what's up, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. You know how it is. Get right in there. Oh, I should flip the hat. You know how it is. You know how it is. Mm-hmm. Do. So what is the big haps? What's the news, the word on the street tonight? Seems very, very quiet out here on the hobo internets. But who can say? More oomph on that. It is very quiet, right? I'm gonna do the eyes with the tighter of the two Bimoji brush pens, and then we'll get loose with the bandages and whatnot. Do. Anybody eating anything good? Anything delicious? Nutritious? Slightly snacky? I cooked up some... Oh, yeah, you had ice cream. I see how it is. I cooked up and sliced up some chicken breasts and had some tiki masala, you know, made some sticky rice. It was a good time. I've got no regrets. I like to do the majority of the cooking, you know. I like to know what I'm eating. So some rando, you know, in a drive-thru throwing it together for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll come home and take a little bit extra time, you know, to make some supper. So I'm eating something decent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had an interesting stream last night with young Noah, where he had a lot of questions about a lot of things, and yeah, we talked about them. You know, he wondered whether it was better to create in a vacuum, or if the exposure to other things helped the creative process or hindered it, right? Because you were just getting so much input, you know, from other people and other creators and all that kind of stuff. And it's an interesting idea, just through to the fact that, you know, you're constantly getting bombarded with things that influence your thought process and why, you know, why you would, you know, do X over Y, for example, right? And so that kind of stuff's interesting to me because they're good thought experiments, but you really don't understand or can even parse why things would go one way or the other, because you're getting hit with all that different information, so you can't really have a quote-unquote clean room to inspect each individual path, right? And so, yeah, that stuff's always kind of interesting to me. And this Liquid Kill logo I'm going to ignore completely. I'll probably white out over it or something like that. What up, Edwin? How you doing? Yeah, I think I'll do that while I'm thinking about it. I don't know how this is going to work in the end, but we'll see. We'll see. Just with this gold bit here, it may cause a little chaos. I think it already has. But yeah, we'll use the. I'm already going to hit this with whiteout because I can tell I would put that too low. We'll hit it, or I could use those Sharpie markers and just hide it completely. All right. You'll see. It'll all come together. Don't you worry about it. Okay. I've done all this. I'm going to hit and indicate these. And yeah, we're going to get a little bit of that. But not much of it. Alright, just a little. Alright, top of the morning to you. This is where we're gonna get loose. Gonna get in here and enjoy the roll of the brush pen. And she's got these little whips. Yeah. May have come down with a slight cold. I'm finding it. Oh. I listen, I do. Here's the thing, Awesome One. I do, but you know what doesn't happen? I had no interest in playing out that gimmick. Right? Like that was my thing. I was like, I'm not really overly interested in, you know, playing out a gimmick that I just don't want to play out, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Right? It wasn't something I even had any notion about until it was brought up to me randomly. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not interested in doing that. You know? And this one's going to come all the way up. You know? No, it's not rip faux Shelby. It's more, let's not wear out the bit, right? Like, let's not do it on every other Tuesday, every other stream, you know what I'm saying? It kind of loses something if it happens every day, right? That's just me. But what do I know, right? Like, what do I know? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. All right, I'll do her hair with a tighter. Yeah, you know, right? That's the thing, right? Like, let's not beat a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I prefer my fun. This is from Liquid Kill, so it wouldn't matter what I drew on this. You wouldn't know who it is anyway. Right? Like, if somebody in this chat has read this book, I'd be very surprised. But all right. We're gonna get all up in here. Pull this. Yeah, we'll get in there. Do-do-do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're all up on your Liquid Kill lore, then you already know who this isn't. Right? So what's the excitement today, Awesome One? What have you cooked? What have you eaten? Who have you told these stories to? Did I say who have you cooked? I mean, that was a Freudian slip. I mean, it's not that I think that you're cooking and eating people. No. right? I mean, heavens to Betsy. Maybe possibly even Murgatroyd. All right. Sketch cover for Liquid Kill. You know, not much else going on besides that. You know, we're just kind of chillaxing here, seeing what's up. You know. All right. Before I hit some of the under stuff, I'm going to do the hair after I do these. We'll fill that all in. Yeah, what's new today, Bemis? How goes it? Okay. Time some shadow. Yep. And do. Oh yeah, you missed quite a stream last night, Air Bemis. Me and Noah had a stream, and we had all kinds of fun chats. You know, about women, about fashion, about comic books. You know, movies, the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sneak out under there. There we go. Yep, notifications are fun. All right. I was drawing up water. See, this is what I use to draw up water to do ink washes. You know? So we were doing some of that. Some ink washing was happening. Some ink washing still needs to happen. Hashtag, you know, finishing. Let's see, get in here. I'm just gonna pull. Pull all that. It's gonna keep coming. Okay, and I still have loops and loops and loops to loops. I'm pretty, like, I know he privated it, or unlisted it, I should say, but if you go to Noah's Twitter, he posted it. If you click on that, it'll take you right to the unlisted one, right? So, You can still watch it if you desire to do so. If it's within you, you can make it happen. Okay. Well, yes, this is true, right? Like that's part of the fun of being there. I know that. All right. Well, we'll pull this sucker under. But yeah, no, he definitely does not heed the advice. But he is wont to ask for it, which is kind of funny to me. Makes it a little bit more entertaining. Because he at least wants to hear it. You know. Whether he wants to, you know, take it on board, that's another story. Good day, Sumo. How you doing today? We're just in here doing some more sketch covers. Trying to catch up. You know how it is. Let's see, how many pulls we got here? Okay, now, okay, I got a little bit of the neck to do here. So what is new and exciting today, Sumo? That's the real question. What is the haps? All right, then that goes across. Zoop. But yeah, we are. This is week 19, right? We can crank these out like Mrs. Butterworth. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there. A gap for the collarbone. Dude. I hit that with a bit more shadow. Now, okay. I think we're good. I think we're going to color. Pull. And then pull. Top for you, top for me. You know what's fun? I like doing this. Look at those colors and then the little thin black outline. Testing out some pens. Testing out some pens. Now. Oh, yeah. I wonder how much this is going to suck. We're going to see. Alright, let's go. Nope, you're black. You're blue. You're the blue Sharpie. You're the green Sharpie. Where, oh, art thou? White Sharpie. All right, one sec. Entertain yourselves, everybody. I've got to find the Sharpie I had. I paused my Bruce Springs so I can hear you speak. What's going on, Noah? What is up, young Noah? Okay, here we go. Let's see if this is going to do what I want it to. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. What's funny is sketching on this cover, it's actually pretty decent for drawing on. You know, we'll see how it goes, but so far it's been all right. Okay, that was one of the ones I was looking for. Right now, I've just got drawers of pens. Right, like. Thanks, Shelby. Thanks, everybody. I just got drawers and drawers of these fucking pens. You know. I've got thoughts about it. I've got thoughts. You know. I've got Bimoji brush pens. I've got this cool Faber-Castell. Black and grays, you know, all kinds of fun stuff. Where are you at? Yo, Chuck D, where are you? Man, I have a red one of these, and I don't know where it is. All right, we'll do the white first, and then we'll look for the red. All right. Exactly, you know? All right, we're going to go in here. We're going to hit this with a few coats. Going to cover it up. I'm going to get right in here. That's why I wasn't worried about that line being fucked up, because I was going to just come in and fix it, you know? You know, just decided to go all in. Yeah, whip up my... No, I don't think I'm going to use any Ohuhus. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this white cover-up works. I might just use Sharpies, these Sharpie Creative markers on the whole thing, just for the pop factor. But we'll see. We'll see how the cover-up goes. You know, we'll see if they admit to aliens or not. You know, that kind of thing. Right? Like, and that's one of the things I think is about here's a sketch cover, but we're going to put the logo to take up about a third of the page. Like, who the fuck does this shit? Like, put it up here or make it, like, blank or, like, completely blank or something, right? Like, listen, I'm going to finger all the Ohuhus. You know what I'm saying, girls? But, yeah, like... I just some of these sketch covers, I'm just like, who is this for? Like, is this a sketch cover for ants? I don't think so. But yeah. So yeah, no, I'm just like using all the tools. Like, let's just get out here. Let's throw some markers on shit. You know, let's yell at some hobos. You missed the start of this, Noah. You missed the start of this stream. I'll tell you that for free. You know? Did Ohu have a brain? I mean, you may have, Noah. You may have. That depends. That depends on your stance on the V-neck, right? You know, people say things, you know, and then I have fun with it, you know, and that's the way I roll. But I don't like to make things a regular thing. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. I like to play a game of cat and also cat. You know? No, don't be crazy. Don't be out here wilding in these streets. Okay, we're getting in here. Oh, V-neck sweaters. Well, see, V-neck sweaters are fine, right? Because you're usually wearing either a button-up or a polo or something, under, a t-shirt under it, right? You're not out there trying to, you know, sell the goods, right? All you care about is Moon Boy gameplay. What's Moon Boy? The hell are you talking about? Who is Moon Boy, and what does he do? Right? Like that's the real question. Who dis? New phone. Who dis? You know? That's right. They couldn't have used a lighter color for this either. They had to use this weird brown gold color. So I've got to sit here and do this all day. You know? Think about me. You know? What about me? What about Raven? When you're making these sketch covers, right? Why do I, as an artist, have to work around your bullshit? You know? Oh, he's Japanese and 5 years old and moons you. You're talking about Shin-chan. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I'd like to play more of that game. I would love to have time to do it. You know, maybe I'll make time. I also want to do some horror game streams, but we are fast approaching the spooky day, so I don't know. That might be a tomorrow or the next day thing, or it might be like a, oh, look, it's November 1st, guys. It's spooky time. Stay spooked, dog. You know? No! I mean, I got a bunch of work done on it this weekend, but no. You know? Yeah, no, I had to rip out a whole side wall of the house, reframe it, and put it all back up. You know, as you do. So yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. You know, just everything's just taking way longer than it should. It's just all there is to it, and not a lot you can really do about it. You know, as much as I would like things to, you know, progress faster, they're just not. And so, yeah. Such is life, you know what I mean? There's a lot of hurry up and wait. A lot of, you know, you're going to get some of it done today. You're going to get the rest done next week. Just how it is when you're working on a house. Hello, Bancroft. Good day, good sir. But yeah, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, I might have to do some shenanigans strictly because I'm trying to get rid of the majority of this logo, right? So we'll see how many coats it takes, because if not, I'm probably gonna use the Sharpie things for the whole piece, and probably won't use much in the way of oh-hoo-hoos or anything like that. So we'll see. But the second coat is doing really well, so we'll see. You pulled weeds for your 90-year-old neighbor today. Damn. Did they pay you? Did they pay you in chocolate? Or brownies? Or cash? How are these old people, repaying your kindness? That's the real question. Hoo-ha's and V-necks are why we're here. Get out of here. Listen. I'm telling you, people. If I wasn't such a fun and good-spirited person... Oh, cash. Excellent. One time paid me in Nutty Buddy. Oh, there you go. There you go. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like myself personally, I'll help anybody out as long as I feel like it's appreciated, right? Like I'm not even looking to get paid or whatever, right? Like I'm not even looking to get anything financially out of it. My issue with a lot of stuff like that is once it becomes assumed. Right? Like once it's like, oh, I just there is no common courtesy involved anymore. There is no anything like that. And they're just like, oh, I just assumed you would help me. Right? That's kind of when I kind of, whenever there's the, the big ask and they don't take into any consideration that you might have other shit going on. Right? That's when it kind of gets annoying to me. And I'm like, but generally, I'll help out where I can. I don't really have any kind of issue, with lending a hand kind of thing, and like I said, I don't know if I even mentioned it on here. I helped some lesbians move house, and but I was quick to remind them that they still needed a man, because they couldn't move their couch, and I walked over and picked it up at the end with one hand, and they just looked at me, and I was like, "Yep, let's go, girls." It's like, you still need a man to move your couch. No, I didn't turn gay, and that's good. That's a good thing, But that's the thing, right? Like, it's, you just kind of, people need a hand, you give them a hand. It's, not that big of a deal. But, but you can still make fun of them, right? You can still be like, yeah, you guys still need a man for something, don't you? And that's fun to me, because life is weird and funny, and like, I think people don't acknowledge just how odd and funny things are, like, and so, yeah, I like to have a good time, So we've kind of got the liquid kill covered over. Listen, not handies. I'm not giving handies to lesbians, but I am a handy person to have around. We'll put it that way. Like last night, I was playing some Fortnite, and I killed 5 people before the other people on my team even picked up a gun. I was like, what is happening here? And then the next match, I killed 10 people. Jeez, it's just it was like a I'm kind of okay. Here's the thing. I'm kind of sad, right? Kind of sad that the chainsaw is going to go away after Halloween. right? Like, I love running up at people and just murdering them with this murder blade. And I'm going to miss that for me, right? Like, I want to murder people. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and, well, like, here's the thing, right? Like, and I talked to Noah about it, and I talked to other people about it, right? Like, most people are, inherently most, and this isn't everybody, yada yada, you know, everybody knows assholes and losers and scumbags, whatever. But, like, the majority of people I would consider good, right? Yes, I know. Like, I know where you're coming from, Awesome One, but I'm just saying, like, in general, most people try to help out, or, you know, whatever, right? And even though they got their own problems and their own shit to deal with, they'll try to help you out, right? And so, inherent, I think there's, like, you know, an inherent good in most people, right? And so, the fact of the matter is like, yeah, sure, there are tons of assholes out there, and there are tons of, like, you know, people who would use people to get ahead and all that, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Like, that's the way people are. That's just how it is, right? But I think, you know, just inherently there's a base good, a base morality that most people have, right? And you know, and a lot of people, even when a lot of people are doing bad things, they know it's a bad thing, right? Like, they know inherently in their core that they're not doing good by themselves or by other people, right? And so, you know, I think that's part of it, right? Like, it's part of the human experience, I guess, to an extent, you know. And I mean, you know, obviously some people just aren't smart enough to know any better, and that's a different story altogether. But, you know, and I do think that is also a thing too. I think there is a heightened compassion and empathy and understanding for certain things. The smarter you are, you can kind of see the bigger picture and understand what other people are going through. When other people, like, you know, clearly can only see, you know, that for them, they are the center of the earth, and everything outside of that isn't important, you know. So yeah, right. Like, there is that aspect to it. You know. All right, we almost got the Liquid Kill logo covered up enough that I can go to the other colors. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just picky enough to be annoying about it, but not picky enough to go too far into it. Whatever you do, don't date a woman who likes men who enjoy snakes. Or date a woman who hacks and slash on weed. Okay. Alright. I don't think that's ever come up for me, but, you know, I'll keep it in mind. You know? These are all good points. You know. Now, Henry Bemis was very quick to be like, true. Does Henry have a story? Possibly. That would go along with said truage. You know? Is there a good story behind, like, yo, dog, bitches with snakes? Crazy. I mean, that should be a given, right? Like, saying it out loud, that should be a given, right? Like, and I respect what K-pop's doing here, coming in and being like, what kind of snakes, though? You know. Like garden snakes, trouser snakes, you know, who knows? All I know is that I'm gonna go with the assumption that, like, you know, if they're like really big into snakes, they're probably a little crazy, right? Like, I think that's a safe assumption, right? It's not a standard pet. It's not cuddly or fun or affectionate, you know? Yeah. Right? So that could be a real concern. You know? If you know, she really likes something that is not what you would call conventional pets. Like, you know, because like a lot of times when you have a pet, that animal is around you for, you know, 10, 15, you know, sometimes 20 years, depending on the breed. And you get pretty attached, right? You know, it's kind of, you know, the normal thing. So I just don't, like, personally, I couldn't see myself being like, yeah, this is my snake and he's fun and warm and cuddly, and I wake up in the morning like a dog or a cat and they're just curled up in the bed with you, you know? Yeah, snake doesn't give me that vibe, right? That doesn't give me that the man's best friend, the cat vibe, right? That's just me. Exactly, right? Exactly. So this is a very snake positive zone. Not really. But you know how it is. You know how it goes. But listen, that's what it's all about. We all learning. We all learning something today. You know? I know I am. No, I'm very excited about what we've learned here today. I'm gonna go. Listen, anybody wants to learn about my snake? Got an 800 line. We can go into it. Angela in a mummy outfit. This could be. Okay, see, now this is where the rubber meets the road. The ohuhus are already kind of oiling up. So, guess what? No ohuhus for the rest of this puppy. We are gonna go. We're gonna go this route. Do. I am nothing if not available to adapt on the fly. That's just me. Do. You know? You apparently just have to with these. Like, if that's the one thing I've learned about doing these sketch covers, is you never know what the materials are going to be. You never know how much you're going to have to kind of make up for the materials, and then have to, like, change your game plan, right? Like, I did that Turtles one, and it all the stuff oiled up on it, all the Copics, so I just had to black it out. Like, I was just like, all right, let's just black this whole thing out and go from there, right? And so, yeah, so we're in a similar situation where these are oiling up on that. So I'm just going to go with it. We're just gonna hit things where they live. We're going to rush an attack. La 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 it. Right? Like, hold on. We're going to... Do I... No, you're green. You're red. You're orange. There we go. Boop. Then we'll go in. Just straight up hit it up. But yeah, there hasn't been a thing that I put these Sharpie markers on that they haven't worked, right? Like they haven't had any weird reactions or done anything kind of like wonky where I was like, ooh, I'm not a fan of that. So yeah. Note to everyone, they work pretty well on pretty much everything that I've used them on. Which is kind of surprising. Like, I don't really think of Sharpies as being like a quality art product, right? Just inherently, they've kind of had a bad rap, and most of their stuff isn't what you would call what's that called? Archival. You know what I mean? Like, most of their stuff just isn't archival, and so, you know, you're kind of worried about what's, you know, how things are going to look in the future. Like, you know, 5 or 10 years from now, those Sharpies end up turning this weird yellow or some kind of purple, right? So, you know, that's the weird thing, right? You did well on the all green cover. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, man, I've had Sharpies that I bought, like, new, be really crappy and dried out from the jump. So, you know, I don't know, like, using the Ohuhus on most things has been better than Copics, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like, you know, but, because, like, I don't know, there's this weird, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I only use Copics. I'm like, all right, I guess. I've been using them for a while. I can't say I'm, you know, super blown away by them, but here we are. But I think some things become this standard. It's kind of like people who are like, oh, I only use Photoshop on my Apple Mac, you know. And it's like, no, you don't have to, you know, the artist doesn't have to be locked into the crappy Mac ecosystem to use art tools, right? Like, do not do that to yourself. You know, go get a PC and be able to do more things, you know, for a fraction of the price, too. Like, you're not getting a better product when you buy Apple stuff. You're getting a walled garden with less features, right? And so I've just never understood the people who are like, oh my god, I need the next iPhone, and I need, you know. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be, you know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, Sumo. That's the thing. You know, you don't even potentially know what you're looking at right now. That's the reality. Right? Because I know that you don't know anything about this comic book. Right? So, what are the chances that you know who anybody in this book is. Zero. Zero. You know? Go Linux. That's true. I would say Go Linux as well. If it was more user friendly, like to the lower level user, right? Like I know you can kind of get like kind of pre-installed style, easy install versions, but then if you got to add anything or do anything, it's really annoying to like the guy who just wants to play a game on something or do something without having to look into all the bullshit, right? It's kind of like why people still play games on consoles instead of PC, you know? Hello, Mark's Music Obsession. How you doing? We're just in here doing another sketch cover, trying to make our way in the world today. You know, takes everything you got. Spent a decent amount of time covering up this giant Liquid Kill logo that was there to some success. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out in the end. You know, there'll be some tweaking, but we'll get there. Do. What kind of time do we got going here? Oh yeah, it's about 10 after, yeah. That checks out. Do. So what's everybody saying and or doing? What is their hot plans for Halloween? Do they have plans for Halloween? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Okay. No plans. Nope. I'm definitely not in Newfoundland. I got a costume. I'm probably gonna either go on some streams, like, you know, if there's some hangouts or something like that, in full costume, or I'll stream it. Like, that might be my excuse to stream some kind of like horror game or something like that, you know, while in costume, and just kind of have a chill non-art stream, you know, and just see what people are saying. But yeah, I know there's been some talk of people doing some Halloween streams here and there. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what's going on. But one way or another, I'll probably either be streaming or be on a stream. You know. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hello, David. Yeah, oh yeah, it is too. But like every once in a while, I like to just kind of do something for fun. You know, not everything has to, you know, have any special whatever to it. You can just kind of make it fun for the sake of it. Yeah. Do. Yeah, you can still see some of that logo under there. Trying to cover it. as best I can. Yeah, Mark is mostly in Roke's chat. It's where I see him the most. I see him around like in Phil's and stuff as well, but typically I see him in Roke's art streams and comic streams. You know, so it's good to see. It's good to see people coming from all around, you know, visiting everyone else's streams. It's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, she's not happy. She's not happy about what's going on right here. You know? Wake up covered in bandages. You know, you're pissed. Shit's about to go down. Things are about to get wild. You know? So she's not going to be all smiles. All right, we'll go over this line. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to sit here and list off every single stream that I've seen a human being. I just, here's a couple. People will get the drift. What? There's the white. We're gonna hit the lip. Because that's what we do. And then boom, boom. You know? Make this a little fatter. There, put some life in her eyes. All right, now there are still. Oh no, I still need the white. Hello, Glenn. Good day to you, sir. How goes the pinball war? And is the war still waging? You know? Is the war what one might call successful? Are you engaging still to this day? Were you, and have you ever been, a pinball wizard? That's the question. You know? Because I want that for you. I want you to be the wizard. You're beating your sister? Listen, if you can't beat your sister's scores, get out of here. Right? Like, what is even happening? Why would you come into my chat and admit that you're trying to beat them? Right? Like, I don't want that for you. That's a shame that you don't even need to live with. Mark says, yeah, I've been subbed on this channel for a bit. YouTube is sketch about notifications, so I miss streams. Yeah, YouTube is wilding. I've seen people be like, hey, I just got a stream about I got a notification about your stream after it ended. Right? And so it's just like, what are you supposed to do with that? Right? I'm doing pretty good, Glenn. You know, how are you doing? How you doing, Glenn? What's up? Yeah, I'm good. I cannot complain. Except for what I just did right there. I picked up the red with the intention to orange. Sweet mother of God. You know. Are we going to be able to get that? No, that's in there. All right. We'll just cover it up. We're good. We're good. We're good. Damn it, Glenn. Why? Oh, God. No, we're good. See? There we go. You fell asleep on your desk like 4 times. Like today or just in the last 10 minutes? Because I believe either one. I believe either one. Yeah, exactly. Carry on. Yeah, oh yeah, like right now. Yeah. Yeah, like throw some PJs on and hop into bed. You know, put the phone on or put it on the monitor far away with the speakers, right? Let me lull you to sleep. Listen, Glenn, if I can do anything, that's what I want to do. Right? Listen, Sumo, I'm being very respectful here. Settle down. Settle down. You know? Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Jeez. I'm saying it's good that people get their rest. That's what I would like for them. See this fist? Shake this fist at someone? They know who's getting this fist shook at them. They're getting fought. They're getting fought in the land, in the sea, and in the air. Okay, anyway. All right, let's get in here. You know? Let's get in here. Oh, my sweet zombie Jesus. Okay, we have... That's black. That's blue. That's also... Wait. I got two black. I have a gray around here somewhere. Glenn? Did you take my gray? Is that what happened? Damn it, Glenn. Now I gotta look in that box again. Now, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Glenn. I'm so tired of you stealing my shit. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? I'm here. My chest is all cold right at the top. There are wolves. It's like I don't have the sheer comfort that is the t-shirt. I just have all this hamburger meat waving in the wind. Alright, Glenn. I don't like this about you. Your killer clowns situation that you got going on. Alright, hold on. I think it's in this box. If it's not in this box, you'll hear from my lawyers. Hold me. Hold me, Glenn. That's what I need. Okay, that's another white. I'm serious. Why do you keep taking my shit? You know? I didn't make you watch Killer Clowns. You know? I didn't make you watch shit. And now I'm getting it? That's purple. Where the... There's my gray, Glenn. You son of a bitch. And you thought to yourself that you were going to get away with it, too. I don't like it. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your moxie. I don't want anything to do with it. You know? But alright. You know, I'll accept you. I just don't want to hear about it. You know what I mean? That's the reality. I'll accept what you're putting down. But damn it. Why are you guys hiding all my shit? Just a real human boy looking for his stuff, you know what I mean? Just asking for you guys not to steal it. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Is that really... This woman? Sweet zombie Jesus? These people coming in here talking mad yang? I'm not a fan. Not a fan. You know? But alright. You'll all pay for your crimes. That's for sure. You know? Listen, I'm a real human boy as well, right? Word on the street might suggest otherwise, but it's just science at this point, right? Just science. I'm probably going to hit this with some blacks, Glenn. I know that's a foreign concept to you, but I'm going to do it. You know? Man, what are the next movies? Does anybody have... Is there talk of some other movies, Glenn? What is on the agenda for possible other movies that aren't Killer Clowns, right? You're supposed to be laying like 4 today or playing like 4 today? Because from the sounds of it, you're half dead. You know? Half dead. Alright. Now, pull these grays in here, Glenn. You know? Oh, is that what happened? Damn. I had no idea that someone was a scaredy cat. Where the f... Fuck off! Yeah. Alright. I didn't know. I did not know. Oh, really? I was gonna want... Oh. I didn't... No. Hey. That was not said at all. I said I might stream. I'm gonna stream. I should probably stream. Maybe I will. Right? See, that's the situation. There was no... You know... I don't know. Doesn't matter. Does it even matter, Glenn? That's the real situation. Does it even matter? Right? That's what I want to know, Glenn. Why are you making this a problem? Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right. We're going to get in there. We're going to hit those spots. You know? Is there going to be Fort of Knights? You know? That's the real question. People still got to grind their levels. Right? That's a thing people need to know. You know, how are we all gonna finish? Well, I mean, my battle pass is finished. I just need to do the bonus stuff. You know, but how are we gonna know? How are we gonna get there? That's the real question. I mean, that's fair. Listen, Glenn, I don't disagree with that. I'm not a hater. You know. You know, just calm down. Be a little respectful, Glenn. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna have to come over there and force an update on you to 2K24. To be a gentleman, Glenn. Is that is that what has to happen? God, people out here in these virtual streets. Incredible. All right. Now, here's the question of the day. Do I bother hitting this with a skin tone Listen. Ask them how well things went when I went in there. Well, you gotta, that's the thing. You've gotta wrangle Pops, right? Like Pops is like, you know that skit with Tom Green? And he's like wandering around. And he's like, oh, look, squirrel, albatross. And he's just like, just everything catches his attention. And he's just wandering the streets. Like, that's Pops. That's playing a game with Pops, right? I don't think I'm going to go that tone. No, it's too dark. All right. You're terrible at Ford night? When you're driving around in Henry Ford's custom Ford vehicle? And then you're asking yourself, Mr. Ford, sir. Is that going to work? Okay, I'm putting oh-hoo-hoos over top of the Sharpie creative markers. It thinks it wants to work, so I'm going to let it. Right? We're gonna hit it and hit it some more. We're gonna slap the taste out of its mouth. You know what I'm saying? Do do do. I'm kind of surprised when things just don't burst into flames. Like when you're using some of this stuff and it just like, oh, I guess that'll work. All right, it worked. You know? But that's just me. I expect things to go poorly with a lot of this stuff because it never tends to want to, you know, swing in there. I seen you firing it up, and I looked at some of the machines that you had on deck. But I didn't specifically watch too much of it. But I have some of that stuff. I have some of those pinball games. Right? All right. All right, let's get up here. Get all this in. Get all my shading in. You know? Yeah, there actually are some really good tables in that. There's a lot of cool, fun stuff, for sure. Do. We'll get in here, hit these with the bottom light. you know? Now, should I bother? I think I'll do it in an actual tone. I'll do it in a human-esque tone for my girl. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't like it though, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You can kind of see it oiling up a little bit. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But yeah, you can kind of see. Wait, no. Zoom in. The power of the zoom compels you. Anyway, we'll see. We'll progress. We'll see how it goes. And worst case scenario, it's adding some texture. The oiling is giving it a little bit more texture than it would have had otherwise. You know? And I'm here for it. And then we gotta get up in here. Now, the question that you're going to ask yourself is, does that hurt? No, it doesn't. Mama, it's time to go. No, I still got a few things to do to it, Awesome One. I mean, I could leave it like that. It's pretty good. No, I'm just checking. But you know how it is. You know, we're gonna take a splash of this drink. And see how it goes, so I don't die. All right, I need the lighter, brighter green. Yeah, that's one. I want to hit some little highlights. Now you're continuing the nothing matter bit. Okay. And nothing else matters, like Metallica. Because I'm down for that. All right, now. Can I remove some of my foundation lines without damaging the blacks, right? Because I just kind of sat down and just went in on this, right? Like I was like, I'm just sketching it out fast and loose. If you've seen some of my other sketch covers, they're pretty clean by the time I get to doing them on stream here. But I was kind of like, I just want to go. And I think it gave it a little bit of more of a raw energy feel to it, right? So, and that's kind of what I was going for. I wasn't looking for super clean. I am thinking though, Andy and K-pop were talking about a Gemzilla piece because I have a whole bunch of Godzilla sketch covers, and then I was also thinking like a Misfits Mothra. I thought would be pretty funny. Misfits Mothra. You know, and so yeah, I'll definitely do some of those. I will definitely, you know, make a pink Godzilla girl, you know, waifuzilla type situation. You know, yeah. 100%. 100%. That's in my wheelhouse. That's part of my brand, as it were. You know. But yeah, I think that'll be pretty. Yeah, Rodanson, Ted Rodanson. But yeah, I think there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with that. And like I don't think I've seen anybody do anything really like that, right? Like that was kind of the when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, that would kind of be fun, and it's not played out. Right? Like I'm not going to see 37 different versions of that, right? And so I was like, that's probably cool. You know, because that's the thing. I just don't want to, you know, I want to get stuck doing the same thing everybody else is doing. And so I'm like, let's not do that. So yeah, but whenever it's a good idea, I'm down. I'm 100% down for good ideas. That's just me. See, now we're putting Ohuhus right over top of these Sharpie creative markers. Actually working surprisingly well. Yeah, right? Road dancing. God. It's a good time. Like what kind of torment am I creating for myself? That's the thing. It's like Jesus Christ. You know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then we're gonna hit this little spot. That little spot. So yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. This should be a little hotter for the shadow. Think all the clown-based lucha that needs to be watched. God. Okay. So much to do in so little time. Okay. Getting a little bit of a shine there. Probably have to hit that with some highlights and some hot spots. All right. Don't get too wild. All right, I think I'm going to hit this whole thing with this, just to keep it cleaner. Because it'll give me that color pop I want, and the hair strands, but it won't be so contrasty. I'd rather to be a little more solid. Just looking at it in the camera, it's kind of funny that you actually see it in the camera and go, oh, that is or is not popping the way I would like it to. Okay. So all that's going to be fine. I think I'm going to hit some white highlights. Do. You're gray. You're white. Do. And a little light hit. There's something I said. Oh yeah, I want to hit that. A bit of white. Alright, see, this is the beauty of it. Everything can be hit with the thing to fix it, quote unquote. I mean, I can just, if I don't feel like erasing anything here. You know, it's getting chunked out. It's getting chunked out. All right, we're gonna go back, and I think I'm gonna hit this with a bit of black, and hit this with a bit of black to give it a little. Nothing at all, Sumo. We're just chilling here. We're trying to get this done. You know? We're somewhat getting there. Clownula? Do I want to hit that with a lighter color? No. The answer is no. The answer is still no. You know? I mean, I think Sumo, you just answered. You asked and answered your own question. The answer is yes. You're playing a game and enjoying the smooth, dulcet tones. It's a high five. We're driving down the interstate. We're going to play you some smooth jazz. The Quiet Storm. You know? We're going to hit you with some Smooth sounding driving tunes that get you in the mood. You know, for God's revolver that's twice as shiny. Let's see. Which yes, you are PJs or dulcet tones. Yeah. All right. Let's whoop whoop. Oh, what should I use to do that? Oh yeah, let's do that. Boom boom choo boom boom choo ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, I should cover this up because it's shiny and wet in some spots. I'm not going to use this brush for that. I'm just going to write it out. You know? That's what I'm saying. So, we're done. What do we have here? We have this. Ooh. We're completely done. We're here. It's over. We're ready to go. I'm probably going to do something else. I don't know. I don't know what. But, yeah. I think that's going to be it for me. Maybe I'm going to go and push one of these buttons. And then I'll be like...
This is an outrage! Wait, it gets worse!
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, hello, Zorak. Braxton,
I am very attracted to you.
I can hurt you.
Oh, waka chicka wow.
And Locke just slides right in at the end. What are we doing here? I was literally just about to hit the end stream button, but Locke came in. I'm going to say hello, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Right? Like, that's just me. Right? You know? What can I tell you here? I'll light it up for Locke before I bounce. Quick little sketch cover. We're out. You know, thank you everyone for stopping in, and yeah, I'm gonna see you next time. All right, everybody. Bye bye.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, we just felt like hanging around.
Well, hang tight. Amazing rescue. Local youth, Rio Pacheco, saves rock group, the Holograms, from certain death. Pacheco tried its mysterious lead singer, Jem, with help in rescue. Great. Not only did you give Jerica's band $1 million worth of publicity, but you're lucky she didn't call the police.
Hey, lighten up. It's not our fault that Aja chick can't drive.
Yeah,